That snowcat literally just built all of our jumps. Oh my god. Look at this thing. Charles is just a passenger, you know? It's the cat, really.
It's just a long bit of that. So I think now I've been building for about 19 years, and that's been basically year-round winters the whole time. So North America for 6-7 months, working at Whistler Blackcomb and places like that. And then summers events at like ShredBots and Perisher for a while there too. Averaging about like 9 to 10 months a year in a cat for, yeah, a long time now. I met Torstein probably 15, 20 years ago, because Tor and I were both on the DCM team, and then yeah, he obviously went Super Pro, and I had a few injuries and decided to get more into park building and pursue that instead of a pro career in snowboarding. Kind of a full circle moment. Years later, when we ended up coming back together, he started coming to Perisher, where I was building park, and he would be like a kid in a candy store. He would jump in the cat with me, and we would just build rail setups and jumps and whatever we could think up. It was pretty rad. It was always really fun working with him, and he's always been super creative. Found some really good ideas over the years. So back in the day, when we used to go sledding together and filming, Torstein and I used to go up and we'd be looking for these like crazy jump spots where you could build like wedges that would just send you to the moon to do like double corks and stuff like that, and triple corks. And there's just not much of that around that you can actually find. Like a lot of times it's just big end of the earth type step downs where you're just falling out of the sky. And there's a lot of airtime, but a lot of impact on the landings and a lot of speed that goes wrong. So yeah, a lot of the motivation I think behind this project is just to build like those perfect jumps we could never find, and recreate the heyday of double corks for backcountry.
For most of my life, I've been mindboarding a lot and fantasizing about certain features and different locations, or like perfect jumps and perfect amount of air time and perfect snow, and these dream locations and jumps that you just, it's like fantasy boarding. It just kind of just got to this point where we just had to give it a try for this project called Light that we released in 2020. And that was sort of a proof of concept. We did bring a giant snow cat out in the backcountry and scouted a bunch, and then we just started building. And we pulled it off. It was like, okay, this is possible now. But we learned a lot from that, and we knew that we were kind of limited, and because you bring a snowcat into the powder, it's like, it's a lot of work on a machine. But if you bring a winch cat, you can tow it uphill and bring snow from anywhere, and you can build better, you can build faster and bigger and all the things. So that's something we learned really fast from the proof of concept mission for Light, and then we knew that this time we just really needed to bring the winch cat.
And I think we can go as big as we want up here. Like, that landing's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Depending on how we angle it, there's like unlimited amounts of flat bottom before it.
Yeah.
So that's really how we line it out.
How do you feel now after you got a look at it?
I was anxious as fuck before we got here. Just like knowing it's low snow. Yeah, knowing there's like always cat dramas when it's soft and bottomless. Yeah, and now seeing it, you're like, oh yeah, it's all possible, it's all doable. Yeah. I just never know what you got in stock for me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times I say like, yeah, it's mellow. It's like, yeah, super chill.
You're one of the only ones that get me going with the anxiety. But it's always cool. So.
Dude, I'm stoked you're here.
Oh, thank you.
This is amazing. Well, we got snow coming, so that's good news. We're gonna go put our snowboards on and ride down some steeps.
Yeah, we get like one lap a day. I'll be happy.
Yeah, it's mandatory.
We would have came our first time to Baldface Valhalla mid-Feb. Tor hit me up and asked me if I could come do a little scout mission with them. Knowing that the snowpack was low this year and it's a bit you know, different filling in and stuff like that. We had to kind of like actually see it for ourselves, and it actually looked great. We got on snow, saw a lodge bowl. Definitely was our first, like, that's the spot. Tor actually had 3 other zones in mind too. Definitely like tried to spread it out, but then we kind of came together and decided on lodge bowl. And I think for me, it was a little overwhelming at first because Tor's like, we can literally build anything. And then I kept like looking and being like, oh, that's kind of a landing. Like maybe we could put a jump there. He's like, dude, we can build landings. Like you don't need to see a landing, like whatever you, yeah. So I think I like had to reframe my brain of like how to like scope for things, rather than when we're usually filming, we're looking for natural landings that are there and then we'll build a jump. This was kind of reverse. We're like, we'll create a landing, then build the takeoff. And yeah, so I think it was kind of it was a cool experience for me, and seeing the way that Tor like was working with Charles, and yeah, it's quite incredible.
The right machinery for these kind of jobs is pretty key. I mean, you go to a lot of resorts and they got banged up old cats, or just like clapped out park cats. That's are the most enjoyable experience. You've been super lucky that Prinoth have partnered with us on this project, and many others, that you kind of get the best cat for the job. The first year we were in Baldface, we didn't have a winch cat. We were just using the park pros, and we were sliding down the hill kind of out of control. So this year we're back, and we have the Bison X Tier 5 winch. So it's a park cat with a winch on the back, and basically makes everything we're doing here pretty easy and incredibly enjoyable. So it's a pretty smooth ride. Any amount of snow we can move uphill, and how steep we can pull these landings up is, yeah, pretty much unmatched as far as power in that space, and it's been great.
There's been hurdles, you know, there's been setbacks. Kind of finished one jump, and then we had plans for a couple more, and then it snows 1.5 meters, and all of a sudden we can't access our first bowl anymore because the avalanche danger is like out of hand. And now we're waiting for a helicopter to be able to drop bombs on the face that is like preventing us from access this super dangerous avalanche path to get into the zone. And finally it breaks clear, and then they drop a bomb on this path and it breaks. A size 3.5 avalanche. We finally then, like, okay, we can get access back and we can continue the build. And now with all this debris, we have like enough building material to build like a whole new jump that we didn't even plan for in the beginning. So it's like this blessing in disguise. We were planning to just spread far and wide with all of our dream jumps, but now we're like, okay, we just have to stick to this one bowl, and we're gonna build everything we can in here to create this like one amusement park. Yeah, it's really special.
Yeah, I think we're just every moment that a new landing or a takeoff would be built, you just get so fired up because you just realize that these are like straight up dream features that not many people get the opportunity to hit. So it was like, I was just kind of like tripping, being like, this is going to be nuts. And Tor's like, we want to go as big as you've ever gone. Like, he's like got this amazing, you know, picture in his mind of us just like hitting off the ridge, hitting this big jump. So I think it was like, yeah, it kind of built because we did spend so many days, like from February, then we came back end of February into March, and we're pretty much there the whole build. Like every day you'd kind of see a new landing kind of forming and shaping up. So I think like it just built because we were there for the whole process, and then seeing it, you know, like 2 days ago with beautiful light and all the sun on it, it was like, yeah, full circle. Like it's happening.
Oh my god.
Huge.
Oh my god. That was nuts.
That was crazy. And even at the top of the mountain, I was like, I don't even care if I go first. Like, we had to toss a Rochambeau with me and Mikey, because it was like, I don't know, they wanted me to go first, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, let's just enjoy this, you know. And I won the Rochambeau. I like get to go first. So I'm like, what? This is insane. And it's like, it lined up perfectly. Like, how crazy is that? We built these 2 massive jumps and like the speed is just perfect. Like, it's one natural fun hit off the top and you just send it. It's crazy. And we get another go at it. We're just getting a fresh reset right now, and it's go time.
How big we want to go?
Well, how poppy do you want to go?